Hi, this is Mike Ginevra, and I want to welcome you back to the series of videos on project management. And this series focuses on the basic core vocabulary or glossary for project management. And as you've seen in the other videos, this is an initial list of the terms that I'm going to include in the series of videos. And in this particular video, we're going to look at the term project, and obviously one of the absolute core terms in any project management glossary. So I'm going to come down here. Yep, here we are. First, I'm going to read the term and my definition, and then discuss it for a few minutes. And again, this will be a maximum of 5 minutes video. A project is a set of integrated tasks and activities built on the foundation of shared goals and objectives. Projects, by definition, involve the creation of the new. Projects imply the implementation of a new process, the development of a new product or service, the application of a new technology, or the acquisition of new skills in the people of an organization. The core elements or components or variables in a project are scope, schedule, and budget. As a project manager, you and your project team are constantly balancing these three variables as you navigate your way through a project. Ultimately, the success or failure of a project depends on people. You, your project sponsor, we'll look at that definition shortly, your core project team, your extended project team, and your stakeholders bring your knowledge, skills, and abilities to bear to accomplish your shared goals and objectives, to create the output and the deliverables from your input efforts. This definition is actually packed with a lot of key fundamental concepts in project management. The project's an integrated set of tasks and activities. It's not just a random set. And they are interconnected, interrelated. They have mutual dependencies. And in your work as a project management, you're going to be identifying those dependencies, tracking those relationships, and making sure that all of the pieces are acting together, working together harmoniously. This notion of project management and a project as the creation of something new is once again, I think, a really, really critical aspect of projects. Projects are different from rote production. In a production environment, think of it like a factory environment. You're doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that's a very different environment, a very different situation to work in, a very different place to manage than a project environment where you're constantly creating new things, whether that's a new process, a new product, a new service, implementing a new technology in an organization, or helping the people in an organization acquire new skills. In all of those cases, you're dealing with something new. Finally, that notion of the three components or elements of any project: scope, schedule, and budget. We're going to be looking at those in detail in other aspects of these videos, and in much more detail in the books and more comprehensive videos that I do later. So a project, integrated tasks and activities. You have a beginning, you have an end, you have clearly defined objectives and goals. You have a group of people, a team of people committed to those goals and objectives. You are, in almost all projects, dealing with some form of new behaviors, new processes, new products, the new. And finally, you, as a project manager, you're balancing these three variables of scope and schedule and budget. And this is what's involved in a project. And then we're going to go on to some more of the definitions. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.